Hey everyone, and welcome to my first video on this channel. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Harrison, I'm 17 years old and I really like music. I thought like people might be interested to know about what the world of music is like through the eyes of a pubescent teen who's constantly stressed over writing essays. If not, then please feel free to carry on watching this video. Because I really need the views, please, anything will help at this point. As a sort of introduction to my channel, I'm going to be starting a kind of mini-series. I'm going to discuss my favourite artists at the moment and every 3 months or so, see how my list changes based on the latest album drops and the more artists I listen to. Just to give you guys a taste of some of the artists that I'll be focusing on. Before I begin, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Anyways, let's begin with I will always love you. I don't think there's a more perfect man than Mr. Ocean. Not only is he a sexy beast, but his voice would make even the most stubborn people cry. I mean, look at him. Look at him. He's perfect. I believe the love that I have for Frank is the simple beauty of his songs. I love Channel Orange as it gives me this feeling that he made it in his room, on like a lowish budget with a $40 mic. He is able to create this vibe and sound which I can only describe as magical. And yet, despite Channel Orange being one of the greatest albums of the last decade, Frank has managed to step up his game with his masterpiece Blonde. This album brings both the simplistic nature of Channel Orange with this new incredible sound. I mean, you could get rid of all the lyrics of the songs on the album, and it will still be able to showcase the sheer array of emotions which are in the project. I genuinely don't think there's a bad song on his album, and the only thing which I don't like about him is the fact that I'll probably be about 45 by the time he releases another one. Please, for the love of God, Frank, we need another album. Please. Other than that though, I don't think I have any other issues with... Wait a second. Can you hear that? I'm sure we're taller in another dimension. Come on, Itch, composure. I'd say my favourite album from Frank Ocean is Blonde. However, my favourite song changes more than the release date to Whole Lotta Red. God damn you, Carti. Just release it. Please. But currently I'd say my favourite songs are Forrest Gump, Nights and Self-Control.
Darling, 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 there's no need to worry, it's just a couple things.
Tyler reminds me of that weird family friend who thinks he can go Super Saiyan, or does the Naruto run all the time. And I love it. His persona is so wacky and odd, yet his last 2 albums have been almost the opposite. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a huge fan of his older work. I know, I'm sorry, I just don't know what it is. I don't like old, disgusting lyric Tyler that much. He's not really my cup of tea. However, I believe Flower Boy and Igor are 2 classics. While Flower Boy is one of the most unique sounding albums I've ever heard, Igor is one of the best storytelling albums I've ever heard. Tyler has evolved beautifully into making this incredible sound which I feel everyone can enjoy. The use of synths, especially in Flower Boy, present the album with this out of this world sound which reminds me of like chilling at a hill and watching the sunset. I'd say the only thing I dislike about Tyler is his older work, even though I really enjoy She on Goblin, Answer on Wolf and Effing Young on Cherry Bomb. I feel like these albums don't come close to the latest 2, which I guess says more about the quality of new Tyler rather than the flaws of the old one. Let's not also forget that this man is probably the best freestyler I've ever heard.
Me and Flex looking in the index for buff net niggas just for some hot butt sex.
I'd say my favourite Tyler album at the moment is Flower Boy, with Igor being a close second. However, they do change back and forth like every so often or so. Right, now for the tough bit. My favourite Tyler the Creator songs. To be honest, there's too many to count, but currently I'd say my favourite songs are Glitter, A Boy Is a Gun and Gone Gone Thank You, with my honourable mention being Potato Salad because that song is so good. Rocky and Tyler are just so good together. So damn good.
fight. Get your intel right, your intelligence is irrelevant, but it's definite. I spit more than speech impediments.
I've been asked many times who I think the king of New York is. The white girls say it's Boogie, the old heads say Jay-Z. Well, for me, I believe the king is Joey. I love the old school flow he brings to all of his songs, which makes the songs easier to listen to, as opposed to trying to keep up with Eminem rapping about mum's spaghetti or... Wait. M's rapping about that stuff now? I need to make a video on Eminem, man, this is actually disappointing. Themes which he talks about in his music are a lot less I slept with this girl or I murdered someone, and more his takes on society as a whole. I really respect him for this as well. He's one of the only rappers of his age who can discuss topics like this in a way which is very entertaining and not cheesy. Unlike some rappers. I say my favourite album from him is 1999. However, both his other two projects are both exceptional. I think what makes 1999 better than the other two, however, is that he was 17 when he made it. It just blows my mind that, I mean, I'm preparing for my A-level mocks by recording YouTube videos at 1:06 in the morning. While he was making millions and millions of dollars over this incredible record. Fair play to him. Currently my favourite songs from him are Righteous Minds, Survival Tactics, again RIP Capital Steez, and Waves.
This right here still feels like the honeymoon when you say my name.
There's a special place in my heart for Rex, as he reminds me a lot of Frank Ocean. I do think Frank is a lot better and sexier than him. However, I love them both for the same reason, the simple beauty of their music. Whilst Frank has developed a different, more expensive sound with Blonde, it feels like Rex has stayed true to his humble beginnings, with his last 3 albums sounding like they came from his bedroom. The sound he produces makes his music sound very personal and relatable, as it feels like it was made by a friend rather than a famous musician. His lyrics are also very relatable and easy to sing to, making his music perfect to sing in the shower to, or cry, depending on your mentality at the time. The only negatives I would say is his moustache. I don't think I need to explain why. I'd say my favourite album from him is Pony, with both Apricot Princess and Because You'll Never Be Free also being fun albums to listen to. My favourite songs from him are Nothing, Pluto Projector, and Never Enough.
Yeah. See it like the life I feed.
The king of autotune himself, Travis is one of the most successful rappers of the decade with his iconic voice and the use of technology to help him make some of the best trap albums of all time. Despite Rodeo being an incredible album, I say that Astroworld was better in my opinion, as I was older and more into rap at the time. When Rodeo came out, I was, 12? And at that age my favourite artists were... Yeesh. Okay, let's not mention that ever again, but no. Astroworld is more of an experience than an album, where the instrumentals take you on this journey across different galaxies. Travis has become a superstar over the past 5 years, and for good reason. I love his music as it always manages to hype me up, even when I'm at my most low. And I mean, you know his music is incredible if you manage to pull Miss Kylie Jenner herself. I would say that my favourite album from him is Astroworld, and my favourite songs are currently Astro Thunder, Skeletons, and 90210. But wait, Harrison, didn't you say that you like Travis for being hype? You wuss? Yeah, that's a very good point actually. Okay, my favourite hype Travis songs... Ooh. See, this is why I didn't answer this is very tough. I would say currently my favourite ones are... Oh dear. Right, I'm gonna go for NC-17 because 21 Savage slaps. No Bystanders, and the classic, which is Goosebumps. And congratulations everyone for reaching the end of my first ever video. I'm slowly trying to get better at, the whole YouTube thing. I'm trying to get better at editing and everything, so if there's any criticisms you guys have of me, please feel free to put them in the comments. Please go to the comment section and leave down whether you like this video or not, if I can do anything better, if there's other videos you'd want me to do. I'm really open to ideas at this point. Also, a quick reminder, please make sure you like, share and subscribe this video, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you very much for watching.